been experimenting baking gluten-free desserts for my cousin, and it's challenging to get a pleasant texture. For me, it feels like you really need like a recipe which is designed to use like gluten-free flour. If you just like switch it and instead of normal flour, like wheat flour, use like gluten-free flour, very often it doesn't work too well. I do like, I think like my favorite gluten-free cookie is like chocolate caprese, which is like an Italian like chocolate almond cake. So if you do like that, I can share the recipe for that. Call you up, I mean. Or also, dude, I would also give it to you, or to everyone.
Come here, will you?
Yeah, that's why I gave up even trying anymore. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Koya. Usually the menu installation instructions are not too bad, simply put files there and done. Still, if you do that with many mods, Jackie, that's kind of complicated. And hey Robin, thanks so much for raiding, much appreciated. How are you doing? What did you play? And hi Raiders.
I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
For anyone who doesn't know me, which probably is quite a few of you, I'm Ethan. I love RPGs, I do play lots of RPGs, currently doing a Dark Urge run here in BG3. I'm also playing Mass Effect and have lots of other RPGs on my to-play list. Yeah, what do you like? What do you play, Robin, usually? Also, would be lovely if someone gave Robin a shout-out. Hi, nice to see you. Let's try to not get lost anymore. Doing my first on run BG3 right now. Oh, amazing. Did you complete the game before that, or are you just starting straight away with honor mode? If you do that, wow, kudos to you.
I'd have sold the place before I let it fall prey to thugs. Such a waste.
Which place is she talking about?
If you see any steel watchers, send them our way. We could use a bit more of their presence here.
I don't know about that, dude, but sure, you can have all the steel watches you want, because I don't want them. I don't know why yours doesn't work, Alistair. We didn't talk about that, we still need to do that. I also play lots of Souls-like. Nice. I never really got too much into them, but I do want to play Elden Ring sometime. Do you have like a favorite Souls-like, or like a Souls-like you would recommend for someone who usually doesn't play Souls-likes? I'm waiting for the last update before I get back into BG3. Oh, that's fair, Blue. I also want to do like my honor mode run, which I'm doing right after this playthrough, once like patch 8 is released. Is this your first? Nope, it's my second run, but like my first Durge run. So first I just did like a run with a custom character, and this run is Durge on tactician difficulty, and yeah, it's really cool, I gotta say. Did you ever play Durge? Elden Ring is a good place to start. Oh, nice. Then I'm probably just going to give that a go. Other than that, Dark Souls 3. Ah, nice. Can you just play like the third game, or are they like intermingled a lot?
Hey, mate, you look pretty well geared up. Could you spare a healing potion?
You don't really look injured, my friend. Why do you need... yeah. You don't look wounded to me.
No, but I expect to be. Once Albert Hune's thugs catch up with me.
Oh boy. Oh, I think Hune is one of the nobles in the city, right? The name at least feels familiar. Who would send thugs to beat up a flaming fist?
How about an angry patriarch who broke off his daughter Henrietta's engagement with yours truly? We was engaged, secretly, but now it seems she's set to marry Dirk Rillin. I tried to see Hen, but Papa had other ideas.
I started with Bloodbone. Oh, would you recommend Bloodbone, Alistair? I'm not brave enough to do Tactician or Honor Mode yet. I can tell you, Blue, I'm also very scared of doing Honor Mode, cause I do know, like, D&D rules quite well, cause I'm also like DMing, so like running D&D games and also playing some D&D games. But since you already know me for a while, it's very, very easy to get me distracted. And that's also how I end up running into like every trap I find. And I'm kind of worried that I'm going to die like that. And it's just going to be not really a skill issue, but that might be as well. But it's just going to be like an accident. And I don't want to lose on an accident. Oh well. But yeah, how's your honor mode run going, Robin? The law's connected, but it's not like they have a continuous story. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of like environmental storytelling, right? Takes place decades apart in the same world. I'm barely an adventurer. But I think you can do it with a little bit of training, Blue. Because, I mean, if you're playing like Mass Effect on Insanity, you can do anything. After playing the last fight in the, what was it called? Grissom Academy in Mass Effect 3, I have so much respect for you playing the game on Insanity. Oh boy. And while Dark Souls has its deep lore and it's very much not story-based serious, the storytelling is more environmental. Yeah, now I'm getting there. Sorry for the delay. I don't think you will lose much by playing out of order. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Bloodborne and Sekiro are my favorite Soulsborne. Oh, I've also seen people play Sekiro. It looks really, really cool. I'm not sure if I'm like skilled enough to do that, but well, it looks and sounds really good. That and Lies of P and Dark Souls 2. Nice. I guess you're good enough for tact. I'm not as challenging as you'd think, especially if you've already played it through Unbalanced. Yeah, I would say so too. Honor mode is really tough though. It's more fun to do honor mode in co-op in my opinion. Do you want to play and stream honor mode together, dude? Yeah, but you need to be prepared to do bosses multiple times. Actually, I did most of them first time. Oh, crazy. It's the small quick enemies that give me trouble. But they aren't the most conventional Souls-like. Oh. Sekiro doesn't take that much skill. Okay, then it just looked that way. Oh, and also thanks so much for following, Robin. Let me just return the favor. Much appreciated. Thank you again. Sorry, I just overlooked that. Lots of stuff going on in the chat. And now you're preparing to be fresh for love.
If I kick up a fuss, it might blow back on Hen. She's got troubles enough. Dirk Rillin is a major arsehole. I guess you've never been in love.
I am. Don't insult me or my romance ever again. Or maybe I have. You know what? Here, take this healing potion.
Ah, my favourite flavour too. Thanks, mate. Don't fall for any patriarch's daughters.
That's basic. By the way, a question I've talked with so many other DMs about. What do you think does like healing potions taste like? Is it pleasant? Is it completely neutral? Is it unpleasant? Do you have different flavors? Apparently, according to this map, you do. So, I don't know. Just a willingness to persevere until the system clicks. Patience, I guess. But yeah, since you already played the game, Robin, who did you romance? Or who's your favorite romance, if I may ask? And same to you, Blue. And of course, everyone else in chat who wants to answer that. But at least for my regulars, I do know that. See some potatoes. Oh.
The singing lute.
I think this is the place where you can romance, have the romance scene with Karlach in the third act, right?
I'm sorry.
Still didn't get that achievement. Huh. I completely forgot about everything being down here. I thought I would just like run into like a dead end. This city's so huge. So much to explore. Aww.
You'll have to excuse us. My darling and I are enjoying the view of the city.
Oh, all the best to you.
Gods, I can't stand this place.
Okay, maybe just one of them is enjoying the view. Oh well. Perfect date. Did Raphael and ascended Starion today? Oh, nice. Awesome. Was fighting Raphael on honor mode hard? Because I gotta say, I did like a stupid mistake in this run in that battle, and on Tactician it was hard. I almost imagined they were very chemical tasting, some of the greens don't sound nice. Yeah, I would also imagine that like healing potions taste like very potent medicine, right? And medicine doesn't taste nice. I imagine they taste very herbaceous, which depending on the strength would taste awful. My second I may or may not have a ton of mods, one of which allowed me to romance everyone. Oh, I also have the mod. I'm romancing like all the guys and Shadowheart because I was kind of curious. But usually I just go for like gay romances, so not romancing everyone, but everyone plus Shadowheart. Oh, I overlooked one. I romanced Shadowheart my first playthrough and Karlach this playthrough. Oh, nice. Which one did you prefer? Or hard to say. I thought he said it more as a joke rather than healing potions tasting like anything good. Well, in my humble opinion, at least, I think healing potions are either not that good tasting or they're neutral. I mean, since it's like a magic item, I could also imagine that they taste either really bland, or maybe you just put some magic in it and they taste like whatever you like. Who knows? Maybe they are like fancy healing potions, costing like 2 gold pieces extra, but they do taste like raspberries. I don't know. So Raphael was a joke today. Nice. My builds are pretty unfair. Ah, cool. I have a hard time picking Karlach or Shadowheart as a favorite. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, and then after patch 7 I had to redo everything, so I was gonna try and get back. Oh, why did you have to redo everything, Blue? Did like your save get corrupted? If so, I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I can understand waiting for patch 8.
What do you want? Brick?
Just have like my old milk here and just put it here, and it felt like it was on the table, and I just saw it like slowly falling like to the front. I was like, oh boy, what's happening? But the cartonnage is just damaged. But that was the slightly panicked look to the left. There's no way to talk to a paying customer.
The bleeder!
Oh, he's such a sweetheart. Well, can I get something to drink?
Do it yourself.
How do you get customers, dude? Not by like best service in town. Oh well. I gotta say, I'm really curious about the Karlach Roman scene, just cause I'm quite sure it is here, at least I've heard that, just to see how tender Hank, who doesn't seem tender at all, is going to be. If he's going to be nicer or still just being an ass. Okay, I would say let's explore this part here, because I really want to go into this house here.
The blushing,
Blushing mermaids.
not my preferred drinking hole, dear readers. In fact, hole may be the perfect word to describe this tavern.
Ah, it's such a cool tavern. Don't slender it. Oh gosh. I really like the active chat, but I always have to make sure where I left off. The first time Ethan fought Raphael, they used Otter's dance on him, and it was hilarious and effective. So I like doing that every time on myself. I really like that spell in general. Yeah, if a Siren has a sword spell with the Accusity hat, so they trivialized the fight with Eyebite. Oh, cool. Even bosses struggle with DC 27 saves. Yeah, for real. Even with like legendary resistance, right? Yeah, no, he's a dick. Ah, great. Once a dick, always a dick. Oh, and to answer your question, Ethan, it's a toss-up in between Gale and Will and Halcyon. I like all their romances. I do want to do a Karlach romance because I've seen how it does and it's really good. Oh, nice. I mean, I guess I don't really have to say that my favorite romance is Gale, because I just love Gale. He brings you the wrong food. Great. Tavern Keep of the Year. Well, Ruff doesn't have legendary resistance. True, but Ruff has this, I don't know how it's called, that always next turn the effect is going to wear off, right? Auto stance, you say, rise down ability. I must remember this. The nice thing about Otiluke's irresistible dance, Blue, here it is that on the first time they don't get to roll safe, so it always succeeds for at least one turn. And it's really cool. Also, cause all attackers have advantage on attack rolls. You don't auto-crit though, so like if you go for like Hold Monster, due to paralyzing your enemy, you do auto-crit with like melee attacks. So that's like kind of disadvantage of the dance spell, but I still love it. Also cause it's just hilarious to make your enemies dance. Okay, before we head inside here, before we go to the Blushing Mermaid, I'd say let's go into this house here, cause you will see those things are connected.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if we're going to reach Orin today. Doing my best though. I'm trying. How surprising, the person who literally set up Gaze Shrine in the Discord likes Gaze Romans the most. Who would have guessed? I don't know, you must really have like intuition expertise, Koya. Notice of Condemnation. Dear Sir, as our previous correspondence have gone unanswered, a Builders Guild representative was forced to enter your property in order to inspect the premises. Your property has been found in gross violation of several safety regulations. See City Bylaws 38A to 39C for a complete list. And if steps are taken to correct this, we are condemning the property known as Old Gallows Place, effective immediately under Bylaw 42A. Should you wish to contest this, please contact your local Builders Guild representative. Kind regards, Ardent Low, Council of 4, Liaison. Yeah, I guess the people inside didn't mind that. But yeah, it looks kinda unsafe.
Have a lot on my mind.
A little bit too lofty. Oh, there's a casket. But yeah, on honor mode it's really hard as you make it. People do honor mode with only 1 or 2 characters. Yeah, I saw that, like solo honor mode runs. So with 4 it can be trivial with the right builds. Yeah, I mean some combinations are just like insanely good. Or like almost broken, right? Even easier if you use a lot of scrolls and summons. True. I mean, summons in this game in general seem to be quite overpowered. Especially if you compare it like with tabletop D&D. Do you play tabletop D&D, Robin? Okay, Astarion, you can do this.
Have you seen any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition's out yet.
I also gotta say, this house looks so broken. I don't know if you really need to look up this place. I love the laughter and I also like that you hear the Hack Swamp theme here.
You are not a half-wit.
Such a nice throwback.
You're clever and valiant, and I'm glad to call you friend.
Bloody lay off, Dragonborn. We've a hag after us. We don't need your belly aching too.
For whatever reason, we don't hear the Dragonborn. Who looks a little bit weird, right? Oh, scales.
And leave our leader, the one who saved us, behind. No. My honor won't allow it.
What was that? Claire heard a noise.
Okay. Let's join the party.
Calm down, mate. The cleric has this place secure.
I've tried, but mostly online and they always fell apart by session 3. Ah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Oh hey, also thanks so much for the follow 4 minutes again. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. My attention span today is not the best, I'm really sorry. It's just the lingering effects of still having a cold. I'm doing my best though. But that's sad that it always fell apart. Did you like it? Like in theory? Like the role-playing? Like the hobby per se? But I can tell you, even like playing in person, it's really hard to find people who are like willing to put in the commitment for like a long-running campaign. Hey there, people. Gosh, that chuckling.
An intruder! These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Excuse me, I'm also Paladin. I'm Lavender. Nice to meet you.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash.
What a friendly
Begone,
hello.
monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Oh, a hack is after you. I can help. I fought one before. Ah, 15, come on. Nice.
Wait. Clyde smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before.
You're very quick
Tease
to attack
everyone.
people.
We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next.
I want to say so much, but I also don't want to spoil it for everyone who doesn't know this scene, so... It's just really cool. I think hacks are like such a cool concept in D&D. It's also something which I use as a DM, like, well, not that often, because it also gets like old very quick. But I think like in 3 campaigns, I used hacks. It is like really interesting and can be really compelling villains, I think. Why is she hunting you?
Because we dared to do the impossible. We dared to fight back. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader.
And there she is.
Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us.
And I think it's also just such a cool turn for Marina, who, at least in this playthrough, can be so insufferable about like selling away her baby. And yeah, quite the turn to go and stand up against hacks. I really like that. Yeah, I love D&D in theory, it just never worked out. Oh, I hope that maybe someday it's going to work out, that you're going to find some people who are more committed. I think it, or at least to me, it also feels like it's sometimes kind of hard to find people who like the same kind of D&D. Because I mean, there's so many different ways to play D&D. Like genre-wise, or how much role-playing you do, how much fighting you do, how serious or hilarious you want to play. I've also struggled putting my all into the roleplay because I'm self-conscious about my voice, being a trans woman. I think at least if you find like cool people, actually one of the cool things about like role-playing can be that you can like try yourself out a little bit. Like, I've always played like queer characters, also in groups where I wasn't out as like queer. It's kind of cool to do that, so I don't know. I hope you will find maybe some people who you can just play with and yeah, go into that. But I can feel that. I mean, doesn't sound too easy, especially if you don't know the people, right? Which is also what makes me scared to go looking for an IRL group. I mean, maybe you can find like queer people, so they won't be judgmental. I don't know. Getting to know new people in general is very hard, in my opinion. I'm bad at that. Mayrina, I know her. She was captured by Auntie Ethel.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember her.
Excuse me? I look so normal? I'm a drow with like red tips on white hair. I'm... Oh well, actually we're not covered in blood right now. But still. Excuse me for looking normal. I have like dagger earrings. I think I'm really vibing with the dark urges. Gosh. I mean, I don't need to try myself out. I'm 6 years into transition. I'm pretty comfortable with myself. Oh no, I meant like different characters. The problem more is as soon as I'm playing a character, I suddenly start paying attention to my voice again. Something I've gotten better at not worrying about.
The hag is
Yeah, that sucks.
incarnate.